We are live. Happy Fantastic Friday. Hello, Auntie Anne.
Hi.
Hello, White Rock. White Rock says, woohoo, party time. You know it is.
What? Okay.
All right. We're gonna wait. I don't know if people are gonna come in here or not because we suck.
No, you don't. Anyways, how was your anniversary, Auntie Anne? Did you guys do something really fun? I know that was a big milestone. 30
Yeah, it
years.
was.
That's a long time. So congratulations.
Hey, Alicia,
Hey, Alicia.
my Renaissance grandma.
Hello. Happy Fantastic Friday.
Heather Hopper.
Okay. White Rock says, we just came in from working. Tara says she'll FaceTime me tomorrow. Okay, because I'm dying to see those bucks. Okay, good. Auntie Anne says that, yes, they had a lot of fun. Nice.
I like 'em. Okay.
All right. So it is 7:00 on a Friday. Thank you for choosing to spend it with us. We know that it's about that time to get the weekend started. And yeah, it's a fantastic Friday. Fantastic Friday.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's raining outside, but it's fantastic.
Yeah. After a week of it being like over 100 degrees with the heat index, today was like torrential downpours. So
It's terrible.
yeah, the weather did not know what it wanted to do. It wanted to melt us and then completely wash us out.
Yeah,
So.
which has a lot to do with not sure if anyone's keeping up with our channel or not, but we didn't put a video out this week. And that had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, it was just way too hot. Way too hot.
Super hot. Yeah.
Yeah. So White Rock says cold snacks engage. Yes. Cold snacks and a lot of liquid. A lot of liquid. Oh, nice. Auntie Anne says we went for a drive around the lake and then to the aquarium and then out to dinner. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, Alicia says she has her glass of wine.
Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers. I have my vodka seltzer. White Rock says we had rain off and on and off for the last 2 days, but it helped the garden. It did. It really did. I have to say, because I think when it was like super, super hot, we didn't really have rain on and off. It's been pretty much just hot.
Really hot.
From like Monday all the way up to today. Today was like the first day of like real rain. And the poor garden, like the leaves started to wilt. We were going out and like misting the leaves with the hose and everything else because it looked like everything was drying up.
Yeah.
It was just really bad. Auntie Anne says we just had a thunderstorm roll through. Yeah. Yep. We did too.
We did too. Yeah.
We did too.
Yeah.
Hello, Deborah C.
Deborah C.
Hello. So yeah, and I was checking forecast and it looks like now we have like thunderstorms for the next few days, but I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. It's fine. It's whatever. Because we'll probably be in the house anyway, because when it was so hot, we can go outside for a hot minute and then come back in the house. And when it's raining, you know, gives us a chance to do things in the house that we've been meaning to get to.
Right.
Oh, hello, Cassie's Kitchen Creation. Good evening. Hello.
Hey, Cassie.
Autumn 333. You made it. Yes. Hello, Autumn. Auntie Anne says it went from 99 degrees to 74 in about 20 minutes. Kind of scary. It is. It is. I was in the greenhouse on Monday and the thermometer inside the greenhouse was like reading over 100, like 130 degrees.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is very dramatic weather differential. Let's see. Cassie's Kitchen Creations. We have thunderstorms until Thursday, one passing my way as I type. So then that means it's heading our way. If it's
Yeah.
moving north, it's heading our way. If it's moving east or west, is going to either Mississippi or to Georgia.
We're gonna get it.
Probably.
Yeah.
So yeah, hope everyone was able to stay cool. I think the heat wave was widespread throughout the country. Annie and White Rock, you guys mentioned how hot it was in your area, but yeah, I think it went as far north.
You checked
As
up
like-
on Connecticut.
Yeah, I did. I looked at Connecticut. I still keep up with their forecast. I don't know why, but I still keep up with the forecast. And the heat index was over 100 degrees there as well. So it's just been like brutal for everyone all around. Let's see, White Rock, got to get that shade cloth on the greenhouse for sure. That place will be an oven right now. Yes, for real. And right in the ironic thing is the shade cloth is laying in the yard. I just need to put it up. So we have it. We just haven't put that shade cloth on yet.
So hot, can't put it on.
Oh, Auntie Ann says, I really hope we don't have storms for Freedom Weekend. I do
Oh,
too.
no,
I
that would
hope
be
not. I
terrible.
hope not.
Yeah.
As of now, I think next weekend should be pretty clear. But you never know. The weather is so crazy. You never know. I really hope we don't either.
Yeah.
Oh, and Autumn's bragging. No bad weather out here. Of course. Well, you're in beautiful Hawaii, so it's beautiful.
Listen, just you can't come over here and say that without getting one of these. Let me see. We don't want to hear that.
Oh, and Autumn, I have on my Hawaii shirt too. I was feeling the spirit, the aloha spirit today, so I have on my Hawaii shirt. Let's see. White Rock says, no worries. We know the feeling. Been doing work only when the clouds come or early mornings. Yes. And you guys will be so proud of us. We have actually been getting up super early just to get ahead of when the temperature is at its highest. And we'll get outside and start doing stuff. And before we know it, I feel like, you know, it's already at the sun's at its high point. So can't escape it. Oh, it's going to get a paper towel. Deborah C., we have been cooler than usual, but the heat is coming out. But y'all have that humidity. Yeah, it's been humid. It's been very stifling. That's right, because Deborah, you're in Las Vegas, so you guys have that dry desert heat. I remember years and years ago, I went on a girls' trip to Vegas with my sisters, and we ended up going around Labor Day weekend. And I think the temperatures were like over 100. So as soon as we would step out of the hotel, you just like are drenched with sweat. So every time we would like bounce from hotel to hotel, it was like we would just start like drenching in sweat until we got to the next hotel. There's storm. Until we got to the next hotel, and then we were able to use that to cool off.
Yeah.
White Rock says, woohoo, that's awesome. We are proud of y'all for sure. Alicia says, it's been cooler here too than normal. We need heat for the garden. It's looking sad. Oh, geez, really? I mean, that's pretty interesting because I feel like, you know, half of the country is hotter than usual, and then the other half is kind of cooler, just based off of what you're saying and what Deborah mentioned.
Yeah.
Annie Ann says, LOL's getting ready to say must be a potty break, but he came right back.
I spilled my drink all over myself. So I had
no,
to...
see, that's why I got a straw. Because
Yeah.
before we went live, I kept looking like I had a hole in my lip, and so it kept dribbling down. So I went and got a straw. Rainy Ridge is in the house.
Yes.
Hello there, Rainy Ridge. All right. So yeah, that was the main reason why we didn't get anything recorded or out this week, because it was just way too hot.
It's terrible.
It was so bad. I was able to get into the garden. I did some harvesting, and I harvested some of the golden potatoes that we planted. It was, pretty decent harvest. Not like a huge amount, but pretty decent. And some green bell peppers. Those looked like they needed to come off the stem. So got those. and I was able to plant some ginger. We actually picked up some organic ginger from the grocery store, and then I just never got around to using it. So it started to form like the little root, and I said, "Oh, I'm going to plant this." So that way we don't have to buy it again. So I was able to get some ginger planted. And then we pulled out all of the squash plants. We just gave up on squash.
Yeah, they look diseased.
Yeah, they looked a little mutated.
Yeah, the roots especially
the
looked
base
pretty
looked like
bad.
a spine, like an alien
Yeah.
spine. It was looking rough. So we ended up pulling the squash plant out, and this is after we ran the fence post along the entire garden bed. So we have that up and ready to go. So if we wanted to plant anything else that we needed to either trellis up or stake to the fence post, that's all set. But we ended up planting more peppers in that bed. We wanted some more hot peppers. The habanero peppers weren't coming in. I think they were getting dwarfed by the squash plants. So we planted more habanero peppers. We planted some serrano peppers, banana peppers, and peppercini. So that entire garden bed is now just like a pepper bed.
Love it.
White Rock says, "That's it. Dwayne needs a sippy cup."
Drink, and I know things.
I mean, I think this is like a
It's
sippy
kind
cup,
of a sippy
isn't
cup, but it
Like
has a big hole.
Yeah, it
So maybe
does.
that the size of the hole is why it just kind of dribbles out.
That sounds dirty. Oh my goodness.
Deborah C says, "I did karaoke last night. Modern version scanned QR code. Then the whole system crashed. We had to write our song request on napkins." Oh no!
Whoa.
Oh,
I'm curious. What song did you sing?
oh yes,
We
do
love
tell.
karaoke.
We do. We love karaoke. Auntie Ann says, "I have to have a sippy cup or my drink is all over me."
Yeah.
Me too. Me too. And it gets so bad. I use a straw. I have to use a straw. Alicia says, "My zucchini has flowers but aren't opening. My cucumbers have nothing yet." Oh, do you think it's because of like the weather and how crazy it's been? I know that some of the when we did have the squash plants, like I would see the flowers bloom. Some of them, like a good handful amount, wouldn't open, and then I just kind of left them. Then they fell off of the plant altogether. Our cucumbers are doing okay.
Yeah,
They look a little deformed too. I don't
Some
know
of
if it's
them
like
do.
our first year with like the soil and everything else that we need to start working through. But a lot of our harvest, they look a little wild.
Yeah.
See. Raining Ridge says, "That's a lot of peppers." Yeah. We go through a lot of peppers. That's one
Yeah.
thing that we definitely eat a lot of. White Rock says, "Gonna be some good groceries at the Williamsons house." Yes,
Yeah.
we hope so. We hope so. And as a matter of fact, we need to do something with all that zucchini that we harvested. I'm gonna probably slice it up and freeze a good amount. So I'm really the only one that eats it. Dwayne, Brandon, and Julian, our two sons that are home with us, they don't eat it that much.
Unless it's zucchini bread.
Oh, White Rock says, okay, sippy cup and bib for all the dribbles. Yeah, basically. I mean, I'm always making a mess of myself. I don't know about you. Just with the cups.
Sometimes.
Yeah, not as much as me.
No, not as much. No.
Alicia says, "Yep, I hope that's the reason." Yeah, hopefully. And then once the weather starts to clear up, maybe the garden will bounce
Yeah, this
back.
year has been so bad with
It
weather.
has
It's been so
It's been
bad.
like a lot of outliers. I feel like everyone that we talk to says that this is unusual weather patterns. I can't talk.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's the reason it clears up.
Yeah.
So Deborah C says, "Drift Away, Dobie Gray." I don't think I'm familiar with them. I have to look it up. But anyway, hopefully you guys were able to you were still able to sing your song even though the system crashed.
Yeah.
White Rock said, "Make some zucchini lasagna." That actually is a good idea. I know when I was really, really into like low carb eating, I did that years ago. So that's a good way to put that zucchini to use. And Tian says, oh, that sounds good. It does. It sounds really good. White Rock, Tara just made 13 more loaves of zucchini bread this morning. Will be plenty at Freedom Weekend for sure. All right. Well, I think we're going to need our own loaf. We're going to need our own loaf for sure. So hopefully, again, everyone was able to stay cool and that over the next week or so, we'll start to see some normal temperatures. You spilled more on yourself?
Mhm.
You want a straw? Are you sure?
I'm a man.
You still need a straw. You're going to be completely wet by the...
I don't know what the heck is going on with this thing.
Is it coming from the
I think
hole or
it's
from
coming
the
out
bottom?
of the bottom.
Oh, maybe the lid's not on all the way.
I popped it on. It's on there.
Oh, no.
We'll see.
Rhonda Brown is in here. Hello, Rhonda. You can shred the zucchini and measure it in amounts for bread and freeze them. I just thawed drain off most of the water. Easy peasy. Oh, that's a good idea too. That's a really good idea too.
Yeah.
I have never made zucchini bread. I'm kind of scared to even try it now that there's a standard. So
It's
if
pretty
I
high
make
standard
it
there.
and it comes out like trash, Dwayne will be very
Like,
quick to tell me
disgusting.
how disgusting it is, and then I'll be left to eat it by myself.
Wow.
Autumn is asking, what is zucchini bread? So it's bread. It's kind of like,
I don't know because Tara's was kind of like it was sweet,
yeah, it had like
But
a
it
sweetness
had-
to it.
like pieces of zucchini.
Yeah,
in
it was.
it.
I don't want to say it's like cornbread because
No,
it's not
no, not
cornbread,
at
but
all.
it's kind of like it's not like pound cake either. It's
I don't
not
know how to
as sweet
explain
as
it.
pound cake. It's like, yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, Jason would have to.
Yeah, Jason would
Explain
have
it.
to explain that to Autumn. And then Deborah C is asking, have you made corn relish? I have not, but if you don't mind sharing the recipe, I will try it.
Corn relish.
I don't think we've tried that before.
No.
I don't think so. White Rock. Tara makes her zucchini lasagna with cream cheese instead of ricotta. It's a game changer. Okay. All right.
That sounds.
I might have to
delicious.
do a small batch and then give that a try.
Yeah.
Like, Tara is laughing in the background as she's working. But I'm glad we could keep her entertained. Deborah C says Uncle Cracker made a remake of Drift Away. Okay. All right. I'm familiar with him. I don't know if I've ever heard. We probably have heard the song,
Pretty
but you have
sure.
to hear it just for it to kind of come back.
Yeah.
Alicia says tastes like banana bread. Yeah,
It did taste like banana
yeah,
bread.
it did. It
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Auntie Anne said sort of like banana bread, but made with zucchini instead.
Okay. Yeah.
See, Heather is in. Hello, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
So everyone in the comments is pretty much solidifying that zucchini bread, it tastes like banana bread. So maybe that's where I was saying the sweetness, like kind of like a pound cake. So yeah, banana bread with zucchini in it. So
Or
Autumn, if I make it and you taste it, then you never tasted Tara, so you don't know if it's like good or bad. So you have to taste mine first. So then that way I can at least set the standard, for a temporary amount of time before you taste someone else's that's much better than mine. White Rock, I was just telling Tara that Auntie Anne, you are a gooder typer. So yeah. Let's see what else has been going on. Oh, we have not posted any videos about this. I actually started to record last night, but then I noticed I was recording it as a short, and then I noticed I did one angle wide frame for long form content. And I'm going to have to try to figure out a way, but we have the quail in the incubators, and we should be having some quail chicks in about a week or so. So next weekend, not this coming weekend, but next weekend, while we're gone at Freedom Weekend, we should have some quail chicks. So super excited about that. Last night, we just got a delivery.
Postman.
last night, one of the boys and I were in the garage. So we're using the garage as like a temporary shelter for the bunnies and for the quail eggs until we get the 8x8 shed built. And so I was in last night and I tried to use the candler on the incubators, and I think a good amount of the eggs are fertilized. So I'm knocking on some wood for a really good hatch rate, but super excited about that. Hopefully I can fix what I filmed last night so I can get that short out the door for everybody. But yeah, we will be having some quail chicks here in about a week or so. So it's exciting.
Yay.
You didn't sound very happy about that. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. So we have everything for the brooder. We just have to get that set up. So we are on our way to becoming like a full-blown suburban homestead. Rhonda's asking, have you ever tried fried eggplant? Yum, yum. Yes.
Mhm.
Fried eggplant is so delicious.
Good.
Is really good. I haven't seen it down here in Alabama, but in Connecticut, we used to go to this restaurant called Joey Garlic, and Joey Garlic's would have fried eggplant fries,
Yes.
and it was
So good.
phenomenal. And basically, it's just like eggplants that are like sliced into the shape of French fries and fried with like Parmesan cheese on top and served with the marinara. So good. So good.
Yes. I'm getting hungry.
I know, me too. Auntie Ann said my mom used to make molasses walnut bread. That sounds
That
delicious.
sounds so good.
I feel like when we come on and we talk about food and
Food
drinks,
and
then we always
drinks.
leave here so hungry.
Food and drinks. Yeah.
White Rock co-sign it. That sounds amazing. It does. Sounds really good. Oh, poor baby quail.
Why?
Well, it's going to be a clean source. We know exactly where it's coming from. We know how it was raised. They're going to be in humane conditions. So I think it's going to be all good. And plus, we've been exploring like different options on how to process them, starting with like the slaughtering piece. Because I think I already mentioned before, I can't do the cutting. I'm not built for that yet. I may try it. I'm not built for that yet. I may try it, but we have someone on board who's going to do it. And then do one here and there. But we found another way that is a little less bloody, and I'm going to try that too. But no, it's going to be good. And then when you and Dorian come to visit us, you guys are going to have some quail.
Yeah. You're going to freak out either way, but
I mean, maybe the first time, but I might get
I'll
used to
leave-
it. Deborah C. I'll leave the corn relish recipe in comments after the live. It's a lot of ingredients, but very refreshing. Perfect summer dish. Okay.
Oh, that's
All
awesome.
right. Thank you, Deborah. And you know what? If we decide to make it and then we film our reaction to it, we're going to give you all the credit for leaving that recipe for us.
Yeah.
Auntie Ann says, oh, the second round of storms are rolling through now. Fingers crossed we don't lose power. Hopefully not.
Oh man, I
That's
hope not.
the worst. The worst.
Yeah, I hope it's not a tornado.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh.
Is it?
Auntie Ann said no tornado warning, so that's good. Yeah,
Okay,
for sure. For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it did. This is different. This is very
really
different for
is.
us. Being down here because we didn't deal with that kind of weather in New England. Don't want to keep bringing that up. Like, oh, New England. We're happy to be where we are. It's just a lot to get it adjusted to,
Yeah.
especially with the weather. And then like, the heat index is way higher than we are used to. The constant tornado warnings and the sirens going off all the time. It's just, we just got
an
to
adjustment.
Yeah, we got to adjust
It's an
to it.
adjustment. Yeah. Because I think I was telling one of the kids, like since it's been so hot this week, I feel crusty every day. I just feel like I go outside and then I like start to crinkle and then I need to come back in the house. It's so bad. White Rock is saying that's good. Auntie Ann, we are having spotty storms for the next couple of days, I guess. Yeah. You know, this
Yeah.
weather.
This year has been
It's been
a
challenging.
fiasco.
It really has been. Even starting with like the unusual winter that a lot of folks in Huntsville were talking about when we first came down here. So it's been quite a ride.
Yes, it has been.
White Rock said, it's all new when you move to a whole new area. Y'all
Yeah.
made a huge move to a totally different weather pattern.
Yeah.
For real.
100%.
Honestly, it's been a little psychotic. Hope is in the house. Hello,
Hope.
Oh boy. Hope says Birmingham is thundering and the wind is a blowing.
Yeah, we're getting that. We're getting
it's gonna
some
be
of
coming.
it. It's coming its way. Yeah.
Auntie Ann said, it's been a horrible year for tornadoes. Oklahoma has had record-breaking tornadoes this year, and the year is only half over. Jeez.
That's really scary.
That is. And I thought, because I was like reading up about tornado season, and I thought that was supposed to be over at like the end of May.
That's what I thought.
hope so. I don't know, like Auntie Ann, Jason, like where you guys are, do you just have like tornado seasons? Are there tornado seasons, or are they just kind of like rolling through just based off of the severity of the storm? Because it's been a hot mess.
Yeah.
Hope says, when y'all are outside, make sure you stay hydrated and take plenty of breaks.
Oh my goodness.
And we've
Hope.
been avoiding outside too. We go outside and then we start to snap, crackle, pop, and then we go back in the house.
Back in the house. So yeah, we were literally just talking about how bad it's been here in Alabama in terms of the heat index. It's so hot.
Mm-hmm.
So hot. So, yeah.
And then Hope says the best time in Bama is early morning.
Yeah,
Yes,
it is.
We mentioned earlier that you guys would be everyone would be so proud of us that we finally started getting
Just
up
get
early.
up.
So then that
6
way,
o'clock.
we started getting up super early. So then that way we could try to get ahead of the really hot points of the day. Alicia said, we had a very mild winter, so I thought summer was going to be brutal, but so far mild, and everyone east of us is getting hammered. Yeah, seriously. It's been just outrageous.
Yeah, it's been bad.
Okay, and Auntie Ann says, we normally have tornado season in the spring and fall. Geez, fall too. Oh my gosh. But they haven't stopped this year. Oh, Lord.
That's scary.
Spring and fall? That's like might as well just say summer's kind of thrown in there too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Scary.
And then White Rock says, in my experience, tornadoes are always a chance whenever it storms bad. Yeah. Yep. Rhonda says, I believe the jet stream has shifted, and it's so much more unpredictable.
We
really
saw
is.
a video about that. Or no, it was Tim, I think, who mentioned that during one of
one of his lives.
Yeah.
Because he was saying that Tornado Alley kind of changed, where like the states that used to get hit harder, it shifted over to like a different, like Tennessee, Alabama,
Kentucky,
Mississippi.
Yeah.
And I think, I know in a few states they started passing laws about it, but a lot of the cloud seeding too. Not to get all crazy and stuff.
Terry, you hear that?
But it's true. A lot of, if you've ever noticed, as soon as the planes go up in the air and you start seeing the streams come down, then there's a whole strand of storms.
The streams or the chemtrails?
The chemtrails. I'm putting on my tinfoil hat for a minute, but I think that's definitely, there's a connection there.
Yeah.
Heather says, my tornado season is in late summer, early fall. Okay. And Heather, I think, if
Canada.
I remember, Canada.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, you guys get a tornado season there too?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Hope says, y'all need a pool to cool off in. Yes, we do.
Oh boy, would
Yes,
that be
we
nice?
do. So I think we could add that to the bill.
We'll get a little kiddie pool and just line and splash around. Definitely.
We have been looking actually for a pool for Storm.
Yeah.
Because poor thing, she loves to go outside, so she needs a pool so that way she can cool off.
Yeah.
Auntie Ann says, I think Tornado Alley expanded, not changed. Probably, yeah. Because when we looked up like the percentage of storms, when we were trying to figure out where we were going to move, Alabama wasn't really on that trajectory, so it definitely changed.
Yeah, we were looking for someplace away from that.
White Rock says she perked up for that one. LOL. Yep, it's the chemtrails. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Well.
And then Hope says, I got a tinfoil hat too.
I think I'm gonna start doing conspiracy lives on my solo channel.
Why? We have to share the fun. We should just do it here.
You guys, no, because this is the family channel. I think I'm gonna do some conspiracy lives.
I want to be part of it.
Come on.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna have to just drop the link so everyone that wants to join can participate.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of weirdness going on these days.
I think I'm gonna like get Tara on and we'll split screen and do some conspiracy lives.
Heather says we're the upper part of Tornado Alley. Okay. All right.
Wow.
Let's trade paint. Hey, Sean.
Hey,
Hello.
Sean.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
And wait, right saying hello, Auntie, and I'm right there with y'all. Tinfoil hat. Yeah. Because you know what? I feel like and it's kind of been confirmed that a lot of things that were conspiracy theories turned out to actually be true. So
everything I said and was called crazy for came true.
I never called you crazy.
I didn't say you called me crazy.
Okay.
But I
just wanna
was
make
called
sure.
crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deborah C. In Vegas in the summer, I roll like 6 to 8 a.m. and after 7 at night because my car is like 130 degrees. I believe it. I believe it.
Ooh, hope you don't have leather in there because you sit on that leather when it's hot.
That's why she only uses those hours because, any other time, that's it.
Yeah.
That's like 3rd-degree burns if there is leather. It's terrible.
Yeah.
So Hope says we should exchange thoughts on that. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna have to do a conspiracy.
I want to do. Yeah, I want
We're gonna have to do it.
Let's
All
just
right.
do it. Everyone can just join. We'll have a panel of people,
So,
and we'll just.
Yes, everyone, leave a comment for some of the things we want to add to the list of topics, and then we can do a panel. That will be so much fun.
It would be. I don't think we could do it here though.
All right, we'll have to figure out another way, but we'll definitely
because I feel like
do that.
people who are not a part of this live right now, if they come in and we're talking about that, they'll be like, "What the heck is going on here?"
So far, I'm seeing everyone saying that they're in. Heather said, "I'm in."
Yes.
White Rock, oh man, she would love that. She's in.
Yeah.
Auntie Ann is in.
Yeah.
And then White Rock says, living in a different timeline, just saying, yeah.
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
Auntie Ann says, old sci-fi is all coming true
yes,
now. Yes, it is.
It's so crazy.
Here's that
It's
predictive
like Twilight
programming.
Zone. Yeah.
Yeah. Rhonda Brown, I love to see you in a Hershey Kisses hat with the twist on top. Radio Jonesy, good day, USA.
Hey,
hello.
how you doing?
Hey, Jonesy. So make sure I didn't miss anything because we started getting off on a
I
tangent
know.
with the...
When we start talking the conspiracy stuff, then
Yeah. Anna says conspiracy theories scare me. Yeah,
well, they
are
should.
scary because there's an element to truth to them. Until they're proven to be true, there's some element of truth.
Yeah.
So you guys leave a comment.
Most of the
let's read
time, they're
some
not
points.
theories. They're just called.
Well,
theories.
yeah, they're called theories until there's too many pieces of evidence to call them theories any longer. Hope says, is it just me or does it seem like time is speeding up? No,
it does seem like
not
time is
you.
speeding up.
It really does. It's crazy
It
because like right now for me, I'm I'm home every day, so I haven't started to work again. And so I feel like even though I'm home all the time, it's like the time has gone by so fast. Like I can't believe it's certain days of the week, or we'll be talking about something that happened a week ago. And I feel like it just happened like yesterday or
Yeah.
2 days ago. And even just in the day, it's like how crazy the hours are just going by. It's insane.
I mean, you were just showing me pictures. When was that? Yesterday or was that today? In your phone. I see
was
it.
yesterday.
See, time is speeding up. You don't remember.
I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, but you were showing me, and I was like, "Holy crap! Do I look that old? I look
Oh yeah.
old now." And
But that picture was from 20 years ago.
No, but it doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel.
That was from 23 years ago. That was before we even had children.
It doesn't feel that way.
But no, Hope. It definitely is feeling like it speeds up a lot faster. And then let's see, Radio Jonesy, it's trying to snow here at the moment. Gray clouds, cool weather, and a little sleepy rain.
Snow.
Oh, snow. So
Jonesy, where are you?
yeah.
That's insane.
Oh, deniable plausibility. Yep, that's exactly it.
Oh man,
That's
Is it ever?
exactly it.
is it ever?
Let's see. Oh, that's for Jonesy. Let's see. White Rock. What about the Carbonaro effect?
I'm not
don't
familiar
know.
with that
Yeah,
one.
I'm not familiar with that one. What exactly is it? If you tell us what it is, we probably heard it, but may not know the name of
I'm
it.
all over the Mandela effect, but I haven't heard Carbonaro.
Autumn, this is definitely faster because y'all were here 8 months ago. Creepy. Exactly.
Was it
Exactly.
8 months ago?
6. No, 7. 7 months ago. Yeah, 7 months. Because we're in
Wow.
we're almost in July. Yeah, it does.
That
It
felt like
felt-
a couple months, maybe not.
yeah,
Wowzers.
exactly.
Hey,
It's
man.
crazy.
Who brought this topic up? Because now it's gonna get a little crazy in here now.
Auntie
Oh,
Ann
my
says
goodness.
you tend to look a little older in 20 years. Exactly.
I love you, Auntie Ann.
White Rock Homestead. Oh man, Tara was just talking about my beard had gotten more gray over the last few years. Where has the time gone?
Right.
It does. It flies by. It
It's-
flies by.
Yeah, this is it's a bit nutty.
Radio Jonesy. Well, I'm actually in the future because it's Saturday morning at 10:35 and I'm getting Maka's drive-through. Oh. So did I miss a comment? Did you say where you were located? I don't think we remember.
I don't think we saw.
Especially if it's trying to snow.
Yeah.
Oh, and Auntie Ann asked the same question if that was a TV show. Hope says, is that a restaurant? Rhonda says, is that a diet? Oh, White Rock. Maybe it was the Mandela effect.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
confused, wrong timeline. Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah.
Jason, are you hungry? Because I wouldn't mind going for some carbonara.
Yeah. That would
But
be
yeah,
delicious.
yeah, the Mandela effect it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yes.
And we just experienced one the other day, like a new one where I was like, no, that's not it.
Yeah. I think I pointed it out. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember.
I can't either. But it was something. We were watching something. And I said, no, it's such and such and such. Anyway.
It'll come back to me.
Yeah. Deborah C says, and a really good channel to watch is Perma Pasture Farm. He has a lot to say about the weather. He lives in Western North Carolina. All right.
Perma Pasture Farm.
Have to add him to the list to check out.
Yeah.
Oh, Tasmania. Oh,
Holy
wow.
cow.
Oh, wow. So, yes, you are definitely in the
Jeez.
future. The great island of Tasmania. Wow. And it's trying to snow there? Oh wait, Tasmania, that's off the coast of, is it off the coast of Australia or off the coast of Africa? I forget exactly
No,
where.
that's Tunisia in Africa.
Okay.
Tasmania
Is off the
is
coast of Australia.
yeah. I
Okay.
believe so.
All right. And I think the seasons are reversed.
Geography.
I know. I've been out of school for a long time. I forgot. But and the seasons are reversed there, right? So it's like when we're in summer, you guys are closer to like winter, if I remember correctly. Auntie Ann said, I didn't know it snowed in Tasmania. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know
thought it
that
would
either.
be more like tropical type weather there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. And speaking of how fast time is flying by, I can't believe it's 7:40. I mean, it's definitely flying by because we're having fun with all of you, but
Oh yeah, for sure.
it went by super quick. I'm like, oh my gosh. I just looked down and I saw that it was already 7:40.
Well, I'm gonna start plotting out my conspiracy show.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So we're gonna get Jason and Tara, and then we're gonna write it down.
Sounds like a plan.
Mm.
So Hope is asking, so what kind of stuff do we have planned? Well, one of the biggest things that we have to do is get the 8x8 shed built for the bunnies and for the quail. Right now they're in the garage. And although I love the bunnies, they are so much fun, especially Cowgirl. She has a very strong personality. And so she's a lot of fun, but they got to go. They got to go. They need their own like little structure, and along with the quail, because I can't imagine growing out some quail in the garage. It's been constant cleanup, so that's definitely high on the priority
work
list.
out there either with the table right there.
It makes it harder, but they got to go.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the first thing that we have planned coming up. And then afterwards, I think we have some other things, mainly for like the backyard.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to plan that out, and
That's some stuff coming up.
we definitely got some stuff we're going to do.
All right. White Rock confirmed. Yep. Their seasons are opposite of us. Okay. That's what I thought. That's what I thought they were. Auntie Ann, I love y'all's live. They are always so much fun. Thank you.
Thank you,
and honestly,
Auntie
it's
Ann.
because of all of you.
Yeah,
I'm
it really
so
is.
glad that you guys are able to make it.
For sure.
Let's see. Mr. MT Home said, sorry, got caught
Oh,
up
Big
watching
Mike is in the
Fever
building.
Day. Hey, Big Mike. No
you doing, buddy?
worries. Thank you for making it.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Hope says, are you going to be a crazy bird lady?
Yes.
So I do have that tendency to like be a little bit too much with stuff like that, because we'll go to the store to like pick up a few things. And every time we go to the farm store, I keep passing by the little chicks and I keep hinting to Dwayne,
She's like,
these.
I want to get these cinnamon chicks. And I'm like, we can't, not right now.
So I may be. I mean, I probably will be the crazy animal lady at some point.
Yeah, you are.
Rhonda says, don't forget the thumbs up. Yes, please.
Thank you,
thank
Rhonda.
you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And then let's see, Radio Jonesy. Yep, we are a state of Australia, but we're right at the bottom next to the South Pole. It's just below us. Oh, wow.
Wow.
That is so interesting when you think about like different parts of the world and where they're located. That's really cool.
That is cool. I'm glad you're here.
Yes, definitely.
That's awesome.
And then Hope says, me too. Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to become the crazy animal lady. I know. I was watching Three Mississippi's live. Well, we were watching it this past Wednesday, and Sid was holding the kitten. And all I could think of was like, that kitten is so cute. I could totally be a crazy cat lady.
My goodness.
But we already have a cat, and I think we both decided that once Max goes, we probably are done with cats for a little while until I come across another kitten, and I'm just bringing it home.
No, that'll be it.
And then we have Diane Myers in the house. Hello, Diane.
Diane.
Happy Friday. And then Hope is asking, what other animals are you thinking about? Well, here,
We're not gonna do too much here. Probably just the rabbit and the quail here. But when we move, I think we're gonna probably do the whole shebang.
I saw that they were potty training a mini donkey.
Yeah, I know. You
we
showed me
can
the
do
video.
a mini donkey too in the house.
Yeah, not gonna be in the house, no.
So probably not here, but yeah, full shebang. And once I can run wild with the animals that we can get, then that's it. It's on. It's on. And then White Rock says, Jonesy is the man. We love him so much. You should check out his like 10 channels of different stuff. All right, we're gonna have to check you out,
for
Jonesy.
sure. I had no idea.
Check you out. And then Auntie Ann said, I always found it funny that toilets flush backwards in Australia. Oh,
Do they?
did not know
I didn't know
that.
that either.
I did not know that. Rhonda says, try a baby fawn. Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
To eat?
No, to have.
I'm joking.
And then Heather Hopper, check out Paragon Ridge.
Oh yeah, we watch
Chrissy
Paragon.
Can help with
Yeah.
your chicken addiction.
Yeah.
Yes. So we met her at Freedom Week. Not Freedom Week. Sorry, the meetup, the
Yeah,
Mid America
Mid-America,
meetup.
yeah.
Yep, we met her for a hot minute.
Yeah, we spoke and
Yeah.
she offered chickens to us.
Yes.
So-
And so yeah, definitely have some chicken go-tos.
Mhm.
Then Hope is asking, is that legal? I don't know. Probably not. But I mean, who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? Because I wouldn't mind. My dream has always been coming across, because I don't know about any of you. I've seen some of the TikToks where they find like these little baby wolves or coyotes or foxes or even baby raccoons, and then they raise them. And I always think to myself, how come that can't be me? Like, I want to find it'll be terrible because the baby animal would have lost its mother, but I want to find like a baby raccoon and raise it.
No.
Yes, that would
No.
be so much fun. Have you seen those videos? They're so cute.
I have seen those videos, yeah. Yeah.
I'm so like,
What do you hunt, Hope? Yeah, we do a little turkey hunting. No deer, not because don't want to, just never done it. But yeah, do a little turkey hunt. And you're in Alabama, Hope. So we can go hunting. Show me where the spot is.
White Rock Home says Jimmy Houston has pet deer, just saying. Okay, so then that means it's legal. You can have some pet deer.
Yeah, where's Jimmy Houston live though?
I don't know, but this is from when we moved, though.
Yeah, but we're in Alabama.
So
Greenbow, Alabama.
yeah, well, once we have some land, who's really inspecting to see what kind of animals we have there?
I know.
Hope says deer and hog.
Oh,
Okay.
I'd love to go hog hunting.
Oh, that's like the wild boars that are
Yeah.
like running wild. Rainy Ridge says, my friend at work has 2 pet baby possums. Oh, they're so cute.
I thought-
they are cute when they're babies.
Oh, that's Mama V who has the Wait, no. Is it Mama V who has possums? Yes.
She's Possum Run.
Yeah.
She has
Yeah, yeah.
possums. White Rug, oh my God, Tara raised 2 baby raccoon and keep trying to do that again. Why? Why do you say no? They're so cute.
No.
See, I never get lucky with stuff like that. Maybe because I want it too bad. Because
Probably.
I would keep them. I would definitely keep them. Paddle Bar, Timmy MC has a coyote, raccoon, and a pit. Hey,
Pat, when'd you sneak in here?
Auntie Ann says, my dad was a logger. He accidentally killed a mama raccoon and brought home the 2 babies. We tried to raise them, but they didn't make it.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, that's tough, trying to raise a wild animal.
Yeah,
You know,
I think we could do it.
I mean, we kind of are with this one right here.
Yeah, she's a little bit wild, but we can definitely raise some baby raccoons. Okay, so Auntie Ann and Mr. MT Homestead both said that Jimmy Houston lives in Oklahoma.
Okay.
White Rock Homestead, hog hunting is so fun. I miss doing it and it tastes so good. We have
Yes,
seen.
do some
I
hog
wonder,
hunting.
is it so when you guys go hog hunting, is it kind of similar to some of the videos that we've seen where it's like there's
these-
so many?
Yeah, like in Florida, like there's so many. It's like invasive. They're tearing up all of the land, so it's just free range out there. So these guys go out there with like ARs, and they'll go out at night with night vision and stuff, and just lay them down. We saw one where the guy was in a helicopter.
Yeah, he was just taking them out.
Yeah, and you know, it looks like they have just all kind of just crazy, like Gatling gun. I know that's old, but just taking them out. But yeah, that is so much fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Hope you're gonna have to connect with us. Tell us where you do that at.
Yeah.
Raccoons are mean. They're so cute though. They are so cute. We used to get raccoons all the time, when we lived in Connecticut. Mr. MT Homestead, raccoons love eating chickens. I know.
Yeah.
So we definitely couldn't have raccoons around
No.
our chickens. Well, we would have to have that whole area secured anyway because Storm would eat the chickens if we let her get too close.
Yeah, she would.
And then Hope says raccoons will chase you. Ooh. Yeah,
I don't think
it's gonna bite me.
I don't think we've ever been chased by them. We would
No,
have them.
we get away.
Yeah, we would definitely
If
get
they
away
start
from them.
looking like they want to come over, if they're big,
They'll stand
if it's
up
a
like
baby,
this and just,
yeah.
you know, they
I
start
don't
doing
stick
that.
around
You got,
for,
get out of
as soon as I start seeing that they're alert, I just kind of, hightail it in the different direction. Auntie Ann says that wild hogs are really mean. I bet
God,
they
yeah.
look mean. They
yeah,
look
those
mean.
things will gore you.
Hope says nighttime is the best time. Okay, that's when
Yeah.
we saw a lot of those videos
Yeah.
of like the hog hunting. White Rock. When I went in Georgia, we just walked around to hunt them, but my buddy in southern Arkansas goes with dogs, never hunted them from a helicopter, but that would be cool.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, that would be. That would be.
Uh,
Auntie Ann, they will also try to eat you. Ooh.
they
Yeah.
will.
Oh, the hogs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like razorbacks.
So you can try that and then tell me how it goes.
I think that'd be like an adrenaline rush.
So after you try it, then tell me.
I don't
and then
think I
I'll
want you to
decide.
go with me.
No,
to
I don't
do
want
it.
to go with you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You try it, and then I can decide if I even will think about going with you.
Mm.
Because, as you all know, I tend
Freak
to
out.
freak out.
Yeah.
So that's the last thing that needs to happen.
Hope. Go hog hunting.
Oh my goodness, it is 7:52. So we have 8 minutes left.
Wow.
I know.
This flew by, didn't it?
It really did.
That's nuts.
It did. It flew by.
Yeah.
Hope says, don't go walking in the woods without a pew pew. No.
Hope we don't
Well,
go
I'm not going to be in
walking
the woods at night.
around the neighborhood without the pew pew because of the coyotes.
Yeah. White Rock, I never had a hog charge me. They always ran the other direction. We wish they would have charged. It would have been easier on us.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they'll take off on you.
Auntie Ann says, haha, she just found out that wild hogs will try to eat you. You can go. Yeah, I know my limitations. He wants to try it. He could go. You could try it. I'm not going to be there. So,
Yeah.
no, ma'am. Radio Jonesy, I found you lovely people through White Rock Homestead. Shout out. So I'll be glad to check out your channel. Keep an eye out for your regular lives and hang out.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. And
Yeah,
yes,
they're-
definitely.
They're awesome.
They are. They are. We love Jason and Tara. I'm looking very, very much forward to seeing them and Auntie Ann and everyone else next week.
Yeah.
We definitely need to check out your channel too.
I'm gonna go
Definitely.
subscribe to it
Yeah.
as soon as you. Yeah.
Yep. Definitely. See, wait, she says no to alligator, but yes to hogs. No. Dwayne can go hunt the hogs. I'm not messing with any of them. And then, but so with the alligator, I think this came up during our last live. They only have like a quarter area for a kill zone. So we couldn't like use anything like a pew pew to like take out an alligator. At least with the hog, there's a little bit better of a chance, but I can't go the first time because I already know I would probably freak out, and then that would not be good for anybody.
So I'm curious, Jason, can you use a 223 or do you need a 308 to take down a hog?
Auntie Ann says, don't know where that Santa came from. That's okay. I do stuff like that all the time, Auntie Ann. And see, paddle bar. I've been in Alabama for 57 years now.
She won't go kayaking. I want to go kayaking. She doesn't want to because she's scared of the
go
gators.
To Newmarket because Pat said that, and I think I remembered it. Pat, correct me in the comments. It's the Greeks, I think you said during one of our past lives that we can go kayaking in Newmarket, that there are no alligators known in that area. So we can go there. But anywhere else is a hard no. I'm not dealing with it. That's just crazy. Let's see. Radio Jonesy. I've got 5 active channels. Good luck keeping up. And also 5 other channels I just have fun with. Oh, nice. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to check you out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Man, the time just creeps out. I feel like an hour isn't enough time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you want to be respectful of other people that are doing their lives as well. But like, this is a lot of fun and I like the engagement, but like it goes by so fast.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Well, when we do our conspiracy panel, maybe
No, that's mine.
No, you can't take that for yourself. We're gonna have everyone like leave comments on the topics we're gonna talk about.
It's
and then
mine.
Well, even if it is yours on your channel, I'm still going to be part of it.
You can be a guest sometimes.
I'm not going to be a guest on it. I'm just going to crash it.
Sometimes.
No, all the time. Let's see. Oh, we have some more folks joining us. Back to good. Oh, hey, missed most of it. Oops, but made it. Well, welcome. No worries. Better late than never.
Yeah, we've been watching you guys clear that land out, man. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot.
Jesus.
A lot. See, Pat says brown bear. It actually has a address. Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of bear sightings. A lot of different people posting about bear sightings, which is a little crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Auntie Ann says not all lives go really fast, just the really fun ones. Yours always flies by. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And I love you.
Jonesy is asking just a question. What desk do you have your mics plugged into? So they're actually clamps.
So are you asking about what we're using? We have a Rodecaster Pro, and I don't know if that's what you meant or if you meant like the actual desk.
Oh, probably the Rodecaster.
So
probably
the
because
mics
he did say afterward that we sound great. Thank you.
Oh yeah, the mics they're plugged into a Rodecaster Pro, and then we just use clamps with the little radio arms.
I was thinking all simple. I was like, we just have them.
They're on a desk.
I wasn't even thinking about the technical piece of it.
And then we use this switcher here for this for the stuff on the side. It's been acting a little weird, so I need to redo that, and she won't have to click around as much.
Oh, I'm skipping. Back to good. Oh yes, almost ready to move the camper. Woo-hoo.
Yay!
Exciting. That's exciting. Okay, and then Radio Jonesy. Yep, that's what I got.
Awesome. Yeah, it sounds so much cleaner.
Let's see. Deborah C. My favorite thing to do Friday evening, hanging with you all. Oh, it's our favorite thing too.
You better.
It really is. And then Jonesy said, "Did you know that's Australian made?"
I did not know that. That is
I did
amazing.
not.
Now I'm gonna look at the board and see it. Yeah, that is
Aw.
crazy.
Back to Good says, you have a great studio setup. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
We had to
you.
move this stuff in our house because the studio
It was
was
a little
just
too tight for both of us.
I don't think it was tight. I think it's just we were having some problems with the buffering and stuff dropping
Oh yeah,
out.
that
and-
too. But it was a little bit tight. Well,
Oh.
that's because your desk is like a specialty desk. So
Yeah,
I had to like
yeah.
try to squeeze in there, and it was
Yeah.
a little bit tight.
Yeah.
Let's see, like rock all them fancy buttons and doodads. I would be lost. And then Auntie, and it would have to have crayons for you, Jason.
Oh man.
All right,
I
you
think
wonderful
that's it.
people. It is 8:00. We are going to wrap it up. I know that Making It Home with Lauren and Joel are up next. So make sure you check them out. They're a great channel as well. But thank you again for
Which is
spending
another
this hour
thing.
with us.
We might be switching the date. We might be switching the time. We might be switching. Just keep an eye out because we're gonna post. We're not sure what we're gonna do, but we're
Yeah.
gonna change the time around because we don't like button heads with other channels. Hope you get at me. We're gonna go hunting out here in Bama. Like Chantel said, thank you guys so much. We love you. Jason, she's probably Tara's gonna call you tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about our conspiracy thingy because we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
And
we're gonna have a whole panel. It's gonna be fun.
yes, good
We're
night,
gonna do it
everybody.
All right. Good night, everyone. Have a great, wonderful weekend, and we will catch you next week.
Yes.